That feels like a good one.
Boom!
Woo!
Smoked him.
That's a big.
That's a fish. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. 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 I don't know if he ate my bait. This is a giant fish. What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay, excited for today's video. But you know what? It's not always easy for us to go out and catch and cook everything that we catch while on the water or in the woods. So that is why we're excited to say that today's video is sponsored by Factor. Factor helps you avoid takeout and ordering in with delicious and nutritious, no-nonsense food that is prepared quickly.
Factor's chef-prepared meals make it easy to eat well, so you never have to opt for something that isn't good for you. Meal plans range from 4 to 18 meals per week, and you can add more or reduce the number depending on your specific needs. Plus, you can easily skip a week if you need to.
Here at the Ham, we have a few options to choose from today. We've got black pepper sage pork chop, roasted veggie pesto tortellini, sun-dried tomato chicken. Which one sounds the best to you?
I think the sun-dried tomato chicken sounds good.
Okay, that sounds good. They all sound good. That one sounds good for you. You do like that kind of stuff. I'm kind of digging this black pepper and pork chop.
Yeah, that was my next choice.
So what you do is you pop it out of the pack, you throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then you eat it. It's so fast, so easy. So with us, you know, we're like general humans. We eat about 3 times a day. Actually, sometimes we don't even get that third meal in because we're so busy all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. But if we do get the third meal, one of those meals is usually a quick stop by Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or something. And while it is good, it makes you feel kind of bad afterwards. And I hate getting fast food. So this is fast food, but it's good for you.
Yes.
A lot better for you. No nonsense, no messy, no nothing. I mean, you don't have to cook it. We can save so much time. So we're going to do that right now. Throw it in the microwave and see how these boys taste. Okay, I'm throwing my broccoli and pork chop in the microwave. 2 minutes. Have you tried yours out yet?
No, I'm waiting on you.
Ooh. There's the 2 meals. Which one are y'all picking? The pork chop and broccoli or the chicken and zucchini noodles? Both very appetizing.
I'm not gonna lie, that pork chop looks really good.
Doesn't that look good? I think I chose wisely. Okay, you ready for the taste?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna grab a little piece of broccoli because it'll be easy and not go for the pork chop.
Okay.
You got the chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Cheers.
That's good.
That's really good broccoli. I love that.
Mine came with zucchini noodles.
This pork chop is in some sort of sauce. I really don't know what it is. I got a little piece right there. There you go. Pork chop.
Oh, those zucchini noodles are good.
Man, that's outrageous how good that is.
That is really good.
For 2 minutes in the microwave? Are you kidding me?
If you would like to try Factor, head over to factor75.com or click the link below and use our code CJ50 to get 50% off your first Factor box.
Thank you, Factor, so much for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get out of here and let's head to the spillway.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah! Woo! Number 1! Alright, it honestly took a little while to get the first fish, but we got one, and hopefully the crappie are about to turn on and we're about to catch a bunch more.
I know, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. This place can be like on or off. You just have to get here at the right time, and
yeah.
A lot of times it just takes us waiting them out. But yeah, it's a really solid black crappie to start. You almost lost him when you dropped him down that rock, but luckily you got him. Let's get that guy on the stringer, and let's get back after see what else we can catch out here today.
There we go. That feels like a good one. Oh yeah, I think the crappie are turning on, guys. Woo! That's a nice one.
And just like that, Slide Queen's on the board with a second crappie of the day. That one's a lot nicer than the first one too. Solid black crappie.
Yeah, that's a dang good one.
Just throwing these double jig rigs. You got a chartreuse one, an orange head on the top, and a chartreuse and orange one with an orange head on the bottom. And the crappie just can't resist. You reeling it pretty fast?
Yeah, I'm reeling it pretty fast.
That's so crazy to me, but whatever works. Whenever you get these slabs on the bank, that's gonna be some good eating. Let's get on the stringer.
But I've been throwing the same spot for like 30 minutes, and like they're just now starting to bite.
That's awesome. Hopefully that trend will keep going in our favor. Let's get them on the stringer.
Oh, there we go. This one's not as big as the last two.
Jay, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
How does it feel when the slab queen doesn't actually catch a slab?
You know what? If I'm catching more than anyone else, it feels pretty good still.
That's gonna be like, that's like a little 6.5 inch crappie, so he's not gonna be quite big enough for our stringer today. And he's a little bit tattered, but we're gonna send him back. And
they can't all be slabs.
I know, they can't all be slabs. And one day, when we come back here, maybe next week, or 2 weeks from now, or 2 years from now, maybe he'll be a slab worth keeping. And someone else needs to get to him first.
Future slab, here it is.
Yep.
All right, see you back. See you later. What? Oh, dang, right in front of me. Biggest one of the day. Biggest one of the day. There we go. There is another nice one. And this one is definitely the biggest one of the day. But hopefully I'm going to catch one bigger than this. That's what I'm really hoping for. I
know. If you can get like a 2-pound slab, that would be epic. But that's going to be some good eating. You've already got us a nice, solid stringer full of fish. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. Got some nice ones down there. And we're about to add that one to it.
Woohoo!
And hopefully we can put a kicker on there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the goal now.
What?
So we're out of your way. Tiger's hooked up. Tiger's hooked up. Nice crappie. Let's go, buddy. Oh, let me run bait in. There we go, buddy. Woo! Tiger's got his first keeper crappie of the day up here on the side of this wall. Jay's been carrying the team. I haven't really added much. Tiger wasn't adding much, but we're about to figure it out.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, we were fishing for some other fish species and we decided we had to try the crappies out. But
can't let her outdo us that bad.
I know, yeah.
She was smoking them.
Let's get this guy on the stringer and let's see how many more we can catch. Fish on! Fish on! I'm on the board finally, way out there. I chunked a big bobber out there and finally got my first crappie of the day. Oh, Jay's got one. Jay's is not bigger than mine, I think. Oh, she lost hers. He's right there. There you go, there's my first crappie of the day. I'm gonna be replicating that for sure to try to find a bigger one than that because this one here is a little bit too small. That's okay. But yeah, I just swapped up my presentation. Show you guys what I'm working with. Oh, Jay just had another one? Toss another one. I got a big cigar-shaped bobber. It's weighted, it's on Castifar. And then I just have an 1/8 ounce or a 16th ounce orange jig head, white and chartreuse body. We're gonna send it back out there.
There we go. Finally, another crappie, another good one. Definitely gonna be adding him to the stringer. Oh, you got one?
Got one.
Daily double goes to Jay and Tiger. Check it out, the daily double. My goodness, that's the first one of the day.
Yep.
That's
Jay's
awesome.
A little bit bigger. She's got me beat.
You know it. I gotta hold my title, guys.
That's right, slab queen right there.
That's awesome. Now we got 2 fish to add to the stringer. Heck yeah. Oh gosh, I almost pulled out his eye. Okay, here you go, thanks. Tiger's hooked up. Oh my gosh, what is that, Tiger? Is that a catfish? Whoa! Heck yeah! New species.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, hey, that's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Finally, we got a catfish.
That's right. He's going on the stringer too.
Oh gosh, that's a good one. Hey-oh! Woo!
Finally. Me and Jay been struggling here the past, I don't know, 30 minutes or so to get a crappie, but finally we got one and it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Let's put it on the stringer, see if we can keep catching some more.
You got a big one?
Got a good one.
Oh gosh, I'm coming.
Got a good one.
Tiger's got a good one. Oh gosh, Tiger! Woo!
Oh.
No! Dang, woo. Tiger! That's a good one. That might be the biggest one.
That might be.
I'm not sure, but...
We've been catching most of them up against the wall, up there way out there to the middle and just let it go down.
Dang.
Heck yeah.
All right, we're definitely going to be putting that fish on the stringer.
Heck yeah.
Well, Team Jay and Team Tiger, y'all wrecked shop out there today. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all got like 15 or 16 nice slab crappie on a stringer, and I saw you got a sneaky catfish on there too.
Right.
Oh yeah.
How about that? That's awesome.
We wore them out today, didn't we?
Yeah,
Here,
we
belly
did.
bump.
Y'all are crazy.
Oh my gosh.
While y'all were doing that, I was trying to secure us a big catfish, and that just didn't work out. I think there's literally like less than 5 catfish down there, but at least you caught one of them,
Yeah.
which is great. And it's always a good time to be down there hanging out. We got a little bit of mist coming off the spillway, kind of keeping us cool. It's shaded, and that one of the places we can fish this time of year.
Yeah.
So we are going to take this lovely batch of fish back to the house. We're gonna get them cleaned up. We're gonna have them for dinner tonight or lunch tomorrow or sometime soon. We'll see you guys there. All right, we just finished cooking up our catch from yesterday, and this is the final plate that we are working with. Here we have our fish that we seasoned up with some Cajun seasonings and cooked in the skillet. And then we have some rice. And then probably my favorite thing on the plate is actually some big old yard-long green beans that I've chopped up that we actually grew out in our garden this year. The purple ones are some purple Thai yard-long green beans, and the green ones are just the yard-long green beans. These are some of our favorite things to cook.
Cypress, I'd give you some of this fish, but it's spicy.
A little spicy.
And I don't want you to slap me. Because it's the slap your mama seasoning.
Yeah, if you're not seasoning, if you like spicy stuff, you're not seasoning it up with the Slap Your Mama seasoning, you've got to do that.
That is the bomb.
Because it's
That's
spicy,
so good.
but doesn't like burn your tongue. It's just really, really good. And I am just like dying over here. I'm so hungry, and y'all are just both just chowing down in front of me.
That's
But
dang good.
you earned it. I mean, you caught basically all those crappie yesterday. I caught one crappie and like one tiny catfish yesterday. That's all I caught.
Wow.
I was trying to catch a big catfish and it just did not work out. I think that they're all fished out. That's okay.
You were also videoing us a lot and stuff.
Hey, y'all keep me busy.
Yeah.
Y'all keep me busy at the river and you keep me busy down there. But that's okay. I'm good with it.
So we just made it down to the water, and we're gonna be starting off by throwing some worms that we dug up this morning. So we're gonna get baited up, and then hopefully we can catch catfish.
Fish on. Fish on. I think it's a little catfish. There we go. First fish of the day. What is that? A tiny catfish. That is not going to keep, but it is a good start because now we know that there are some catfish hanging out below the spillway. Tiny little channel cat. We might have to try to get some bigger bait to try to catch these bigger fish, but we'll keep throwing the worms for now. Whoop. See you later, guy. There we go, another fish. Oh, it's another tiny catfish. Tiny guy. That's our second catfish of the day. The target species, but it is just the wrong size. Look how little he is. Tiny guy. Oh, there's a big one. There's a big one. There we go. I think this is a much nicer sized fish. He is running like crazy. Come here, big guy. Oh, get out from underneath those rocks. Is this a catfish? I think it's a catfish. I think it's a catfish. Oh my gosh, he's going crazy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Not a monster, but let's flip him. Yeah. Woo. There we go, finally got ourselves a decent, even-sized catfish, probably about 1.5 pounds. That's like perfect, it's exactly what we're looking for. Any catfish between like 1.5 to 5 pounds going in the cooler. A little tiny piece of night crawler. Just see how fast that fish was swimming? He was going nuts. All right, let's get him unhooked. I've been here like no time at all, and there's so much catfish life down here already. Let's get him in the cooler. Well, we gave the spillway about an hour of fishing time. We were only able to successfully catch one keeper channel cat, which was pretty disappointing. We thought we were gonna catch more there. We might go back up there if this doesn't work out, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we moved downstream to the main river channel. We got some shade trees here. I thought it was gonna be shade over there by the spillway, but it definitely was not. We were right in the middle of the heat, so it was very hot. So now it's nice. We're gonna hang out here in the shade, see if we catch a big one over here. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. 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 I don't know if he ate my bait. This is a giant fish. This is a giant fish. I just saw him surface. Oh man. Oh man, I just saw my bobber moving, so I just kind of picked it up and I didn't feel anything else, and he took off. Don't go in those bushes. Don't go in those bushes. Get out of there. Come here, what are you? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Big old guy. Big old guy right here. That's what I'm talking about. Come here. Dang, dude. That big old guy, big old smallmouth buffalo. He's already done fighting, I think. Come here, big guy. Going in. I got him!
Dang!
Look at that big old smallmouth buffalo, and he was not hooked in the mouth. He got hooked in the fin. I'm not really sure how that happened. I guess he just swam right into it. But definitely a zombie-looking fish. He looks pretty nasty, to be honest with you guys. But look at this little sucker mouth.
He's cute.
He is cute, but he seems just kind of emaciated and weird. Doesn't look super healthy.
Healthy, no.
But anyways, I'm gonna get him unhooked and get him back in the water. I would say maybe we could eat some buffalo for supper, but not this guy. He looks pretty nasty. All right, we got the hook out. Let's send this big guy back into the river and let's see if we can catch a giant catfish now.
Oh, there he goes.
The Free Willy released. Hey, want some slime? Give me
No
5.
thanks.
Give me 5.
No thanks.
Give me 5, you know you want to.
Nope.
All right, guys. Well, despite our efforts, we were unable to successfully catch any more catfish to add to our cooler. And we are back in the car. We are taking a break from the heat. It is much hotter than we initially expected. We are both drenched in sweat. And it feels very nice to be in here in the AC for a moment. But we're not giving up. As we were walking back across the dam, I noticed on one end of it a ton of bluegill beds, and it looked like there was some fish on them. I couldn't quite see down this other side that we're on right now if there was any fish on them, but I'm assuming that there's probably going to be some there also. So what I think we're gonna do is, as soon as we feel ready, feel rejuvenated and cooled off enough, we're gonna hike back down on the front side of the dam and see if we can catch a couple of big bluegill to add to our cooler, just because we don't want to go home with just one catfish. So we'll see you guys once we hike down there. Here we go. Going down the front of the dam, trying not to fall. I should have brought like a bucket or an additional stringer. I thought I had an additional stringer, so we have to carry this big cooler down here. The worst thing that could happen is get down here and start wearing out some big brim and not have anything to put them in. The other worst thing is to fall down, break your neck and legs and arms, have to get like 50 stitches because you're carrying a stupid giant cooler. Nightcrawler is rigged up. Gotta bite. Oh y'all. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. That is what we came down here for, guys. First cast, big old bluegill. This is exciting. Look at that, big old guy. Oh, it's a beast. Get up here. Woo! I guess there is a bed down there. Yes. That's exciting, guys. That is exciting. Starting to make big moves all of a sudden. This isn't the catfish we were after, but this is definitely some good eating fish. Oh, get him!
Oh gosh!
Whoa.
Oh gosh! That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Woo!
Dang, what a slab!
First cast.
That's what I'm talking about. This is so
It's
much better.
probably going to be every cast.
It probably is. It's been 3 casts in a row. This is so much better than what we were doing down there.
Woo.
Fish on. Fish on. Get up here, big guy. Oh, that's my biggest one. Shoot. He wasn't even fighting that hard. Dang, that's bigger than my hand. Ow. Look at that. Big old bluegill. Yes. Yes.
Woo! Dang, that's a really pretty one. Oh,
Slaying them slabs. How many you caught now?
I don't know. But why didn't we do this 2 hours ago?
I don't know. We were going for the big old catfish and we're leaving with the big old bluegills. Good job, Jay.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, mine, my gosh, this feels like a giant. That's because it's a fatty. Oh my gosh. Look at the girth of that guy. Wow.
Wormies are getting the big ends. Woo, mine's a little too small. We'll send him back. Oh, he's thick. I'm gonna send him back.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Woo. That's a big one.
There we go.
Whoa.
Oh, I got a good one. You got two good ones?
Whose is bigger?
Oh, I think yours is a little bit bigger than this one.
Always.
Yep, yep, yours is a little bit bigger than this guy.
Dang, that's a really nice one.
They both keep though.
Put them in the bucket.
All right, Jay, tell the folks at home what your top secret is to catching these giant bluegill.
Find the big fish and then throw in the same spot every time.
Heard it here first, folks. That's the secret. And would you say worms are better than crickets? Oh, God.
Oof.
Oh, that was pretty epic.
Oof.
Even though you missed him, you caught like your rebound.
I got good reflexes.
Comment below if you think that Jay's gonna catch fish on this cast. Boom! Woo! Smoked him.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
That's a big one.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
Oh,
Jumping
wow.
like a whale.
On the big ones now.
Woo.
Jay's a beast. Look at that. Big old slab bluegills. Much better than that catfish and crappie we were doing earlier.
Yes.
That was not
and
working out.
it's a lot more shaded over here, which is nice.
Very nice. Let's see if she can catch another one. I'm feeling it. She has like a tiny little piece of worm.
Same spot.
Same spot. Will they eat that tiny piece of... Oh, God. Oh.
Did I get my worm? Nope.
She's still got a little piece of worm. Ooh.
Woo!
Slab daddy. That's another nice one. Dang, Jay.
I think you mean slap queen.
Well, I was talking about the fish.
Oh!
Oh, and she lost it.
Oops. Same spot.
Same spot. Oh, he's already on there.
Oh!
I think you bit your weight. Okay, she's in the same spot. Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
What a vicious strike that was.
Woo!
Dang. This is insane.
That was so fast. But I think I'm gonna throw this one back. He's a little small.
He is a little small. We haven't been on a bluegill bite like this since the spring.
I know. This is fun.
So I've been taking a little bit of a different approach than Jay. I actually took my bobber off. There's some smaller fish that are like stealing the bait pretty quickly. Oh, at the surface.
Like him?
Exhibit A. And I probably need to add another weight, but I'm trying to get my bait down to the bottom where the bigger bluegill are hanging out at. But that's a little female. I'm trying to get a bacon. Dang, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, folks?
I caught all the big ones.
Jay caught all the big ones. She said, you want to catch a couple? I said, yeah. You want to catch those guys? Try another spot. There we go. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, he's unstuck. That's a pretty one. There we go.
Woo!
Oh, he's peeing. Look at that. Peeing all over the place. Means they're spawning down there. To unhook.
Or he's excited to see you.
Or he's excited to see me, or to see his buddies in the cooler. Nice. Nice. We're gonna be having a nice feast tonight, guys.
I'm hungry.
I am hungry. Oh, that's a slab. That's a slab. Look at that guy.
Woo!
Sling them up here in the boat.
Dang, that is a big one.
You know, I wish we had maybe a little bit lighter action rods with us today. You know, we brought these heavier rods for catfishing, but they're good multi-species rods. And so we're not really getting to the full effect of the fight of a big bluegill. But they are still very vicious. And as long as we're getting them in and getting them in the box, that's all that matters. Okay guys, we're starting to lose our shade. So Jay is gonna try to catch one more fish. Hopefully it'll be a keeper. You feeling it?
Same spot.
Same spot. We've been waxing them here for a while now. Oh, she jacked him. What the heck?
I caught a baby bass.
Dang, add that to the species list. What?
Aww.
You would catch a tiny bass for your last fish. Catch of the day right there, ladies and gentlemen. Monster 3-inch largemouth bass.
Thank you very much. My PB. He's so cute.
That's your PB bass for today.
Yes.
Look at that, let's get real close. Pretty little fish. One day he'll be a monster, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, send him back.
Whew. Well, as you just saw, this spot really helped turn our day around. We caught a bunch of big brim. I think we had like 25 in the cooler.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna be leaving here empty-handed, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
But now we have to climb up this mountain and Cole's gonna carry all the fish up. I'm not.
Dang, I really wish that I brought like a 5-gallon bucket. That's normally what I bring, but since it's so hot, I wanted to make sure I had some ice, which I know I could have put some ice in a bucket, but cooler is the way to go. I probably could have carried one that had a handle on it, but I was preparing for the long trek across the dam and carrying out a bunch of catfish, which although that didn't happen, I'm very happy with what we hauled in today. So with that being said, let's climb back up out of this thing, Jay. Let's get back to the house and let's clean these fish up. We've made it back home. We've actually been gifted with some very nice weather conditions. It's actually pretty overcast out here. The temperature has dropped and it feels much nicer than it did earlier whenever we were catching the fish. But anyways, we're gonna get to cleaning some of these fish up. We got a cooler full of nice bluegill and one measly catfish, but it's all gonna eat up very well tonight and we're excited to cook it for you guys. So let's get to cleaning these fish and then we'll get them ready for the table. Got all of our bluegill all cleaned up. Look at those guys. Beautiful pearly white fillets and easily one of our favorite fish to eat. So this is what we're doing today. We are going to be deep frying these suckers. This is what we're frying them in, just this blue bag Louisiana seasoned fish fry. But we are going to be adding a little kick with, you guessed it, the Slap Ya Mama. Just dump a little bit of that in the bag, or a lot of it in the bag. And then we'll probably sprinkle a little bit once the fillets are all fried up. Mix it all together, and then we will just bag some of these guys up in here. Got our fillets in the bag, and then of course, we gotta evenly coat each fillet. Shake them up. This by far has to be the best method of coating your fillets in fish fry. Look good, Jay?
Looks good to me.
Perfect. All right, so we've got our Fry Daddy. It is all the way preheated, and we are ready to drop these guys in the hot grease. Ooh! Does it get better than this on a summer afternoon? Long day of fishing. Clean your catch and cook them on the same day. Gotta love that. Especially when they're gonna be as tasty as these bluegill. First batch of fish is almost done, but take a look what Jay made before we put the fish in.
Woohoo! Sweet potato fries.
Look at those beauties. Those look delicious, Jay.
Thank you.
Those might be your best ones yet. I can feel it. I'm also starving. I'm so hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I could have put way more fillets than that in the basket. Of course, you like to dunk them on paper towel to absorb all the leftover oil. Let's throw a few extra in the basket this time. That wasn't enough.
And just like that, dinner is served, and it looks so delicious.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to eat this food.
Yeah, this is a really good looking plate. We got, this is like super southern too. This is like as straight up southern cooking as it gets. We got turnip greens, fried fish, fried sweet potatoes, and of course, lemons for dessert.
And of course, Southern sweet tea.
Yeah, that's what my lemon's actually for, not for dessert. We're gonna squeeze a little lemon in the tea, squeeze a little bit of lemon on the fish, and we're gonna throw the rest of the lemon in the tea. So, yeah, definitely an all-around good old home-fashioned Southern meal.
Yes.
Anyways, I gotta take a bite of this fish because I haven't tried it yet. Actually, I want to put a little bit of this, a little bit of my friend here on there.
Okay, you try the fish, I'm gonna try the fries.
Okay, you do the fries.
I made the fries.
Here we go.
I'm dancing.
I'm about to make a bold statement. This is my bold statement of the day.
Uh-oh.
Bluegill is better than catfish. Okay, I'm actually gonna put this down mid-bite because I have actually a piece of catfish on the plate. You want a piece of catfish?
Sure.
A little piece of catfish? Okay, let's do like an actual sampler. Let's see how good the catfish is compared to the bluegill. Okay, so there's our catfish. Ready?
Set.
Go.
That's pretty good.
I don't know, that's real good. That's real good. Holy smokes.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Just saw our first signs of life. I'm gonna chunk this topwater bait at him. Get out there. I'm out there. Oh! Oh my gosh. There we go. That's how we start the morning off right there, guys. Just got crushed. Out of nowhere, really. Looked like a decent one. Feels pretty good. Come on, fish. Yes. How big are you? Oh, he's a nice one. Nice fish. Nice fish. Come on, baby. Okay. In the boat. Whoa! That's a big one. Now that's the way to start the morning right there. A really nice fish, probably about 3.5 pounder, maybe 4 pounder. There's one that just jumped right there. There's a few fish getting active. We're getting really excited about it, but that's an excellent start. I'm throwing them in the cooler. We're gonna try to get another limit today, so first and many, hopefully. Let's get them in the box. Oh God, gotcha. That feels massive. That feels massive, Jay. That feels massive. This fish feels massive, guys. The blow up wasn't that big. I gotta lose my drag a little bit. I do not want to lose this one. I want to at least see him. Oh my gosh, this thing's big. Oh my gosh, he's big. He's big, Jay. Here, watch your camera. Okay, no. No. Oh God, I'm about to lose this fish. I'm about to lose him. He's really big. I got him. Okay. This is a big one, guys. It's a hog. Oh God. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's big. Wow. I don't have a net. I'm coming back there. Excuse me. Oh my God, it's a big one. Oh my gosh, it's a big one. It's a hog. I'm about to get hurt.
Don't get hurt.
Oh, come on. I don't want to handle it. Look at that. Oh, I cannot believe I forgot the net like an idiot. Wow. Look at that one, guys. Got him. I got all the hooks in that one, though. Guys, look at this beast. This is a monster. This is bigger than any striper we caught the other day. The biggest one we caught last time was right over 6 pounds. I think that this one's probably gonna be pushing 7 pounds. Maybe we'll weigh him in a second, but we had no idea coming out here today if it was gonna be as good as it was the other day when we were out here, but hey, it's starting off really well. We got 2 really nice ones in the boat. There's some fish moving around. I think it's just about to get right, about to get really good. But we're gonna get a weight on this guy real quick, and then we're throwing him in the box and see if we can catch a couple more. It's so epic, guys. Catching these big stripers on top water. Can you believe that? Sick. Actually, guys, never mind on the scale. We don't have it in the boat, unfortunately, but we will weigh this fish when we get back home. Awesome. Huge. So here's what I've caught those fish with so far this morning. This is just a pencil popper. This is very standard in striper fishing, and the reason I have elected to throw this bait mainly is because this is the bait I could throw the furthest. Out of all the topwater baits I own and swim baits and just everything I have set up right now, I can launch this bait the furthest, and that's where the fish are at. I'm throwing it on a 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy 6 cents Lux fishing rod. This is a fantastic topwater rod. I mean, it's got plenty of tips, got a lot of backbone. I don't like a really wimpy rod when I'm throwing topwater because I like to launch these baits, and this rod just has everything you need to launch this bait really far and handle those big fish, as you clearly just saw. Spooled it with 50-pound braid. I got a high-speed reel, and we're gonna chunk this thing back out there so we can catch a couple more. Oh my God, I got bit again. Oh my God, my line is destroyed though. That sucks. I can't. Dang. I can't use this rig. It sucks. I mean, if I cast it again, it's gonna blow up. I got a striper. It's big. My line's gonna break. I'm hopping it on the bottom, Jay. This is unfortunate though. Oh gosh.
I'm scared for you.
So I've got an eye on this rod, and it's damaged, and it's like shredding my line right now. And I keep casting because I keep getting little hits. I've got a striper on the swim bait, and I am terrified that my line's gonna break. This is a really nice fish. Oh
wow.
gosh, really nice.
It looks bigger than the last
It might be
one.
bigger than the last one, honestly. That water is so pretty right now. Oh, it's a big one. Gosh,
Holy moly.
gosh, dang. That's a big fish. That's a big one. Oh, come here. I'm sitting down. I'm looking at it.
Oh.
Oh, it's a big fish.
Wow, that is definitely bigger than the last one.
Wow.
Holy cow!
Look at that monster.
Wow! Whoa!
That is incredible, guys. I just caught that tiny crappie, and then I threw it out there again and felt a bump, and I was like, wow, that felt like a big fish. Look at that. That's a 6 cents Divine swim bait. Gone. With the jig head to pair it up with. That's bigger than the last one.
I wish we had a
I don't know
scale.
how big that one is. Probably 8 pounds.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
9 pounds. Huge. That is epic. I mean, he was all about that. Thing is gone. Okay, I don't think I can use this pole anymore though. I'm too scared. I'm gonna have to rig up something else. I have another pole,
Oh, I see your line.
but you can see my line. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all see that? It's just like shredding it to bits. Like, I don't know how that didn't break. I got a fish. I got a fish. Yes. I believe we have another striper. It's fighting hard. Oh, I snagged a catfish, I think. Now, what is that? It's a little striper.
You snagged
I
him?
snagged him, the snag daddy. I was like, man, that fish is big. Woo. It's gotten finicky out here. The fish have gotten a little bit wary of us, I think. I'm about to get jacked up. Hold on a second. Let me get this situated real quick. Now, like I was just saying, we haven't really been catching much. I caught that big one, and we've been having some technical difficulties with our gear a little bit, and the fish haven't really been biting. So I put this spoon on, something I could chunk out there and kind of work on the bottom and float it around, and sure enough, that was like the first cast with it. Got a little striper. I felt him bite it, and then I lifted up and had one. So I'm not sure if he swiped at it or if there's a whole bunch of them down there and I just snagged him. Either way, could be a good sign. We're about to catch some more fish. All right, I'm gonna throw him back. Well, it's not looking too good. We've been fishing for about another hour and a half since I caught that last fish. nothing. Caught a couple little yellow bass, caught one little tiny striper on that spoon. But something has changed between the last time we were here and the time and right now, and that is the current. There's not a whole lot of current generating through here. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with our lack of success today, which I would say we were still successful. We caught some really big striper. I mean, the fish quality was there, really big fish, but the numbers aren't there. They're not schooling like crazy. Just not seeing a whole lot of action. It's kind of down. But we're not giving up hope on catching some fish today. We are going to get out of this location. We are going to drive about 30 minutes to a nearby dam. We're going to fish below the spillway for a little bit and see if we can catch some fish down there. It's a great time to fish below different spillways. Tons of different fish migrate up them. And I think we have a chance of catching some different species there. So we're going to get over there. We'll see you guys once we get to the new spot. All right, made it to spot number 2. It's really bright and sunny out here. This is a hydroelectric plant out here on the Arkansas River. And we are looking for a spot to fish. The water is ripping pretty fast right here up against the bank, so we're gonna look and try to find a calm spot. There's a couple of anglers down here. They're probably in the best spot, but maybe we can sneak in and get right there, bit them, and see if we can catch a couple fish. What you say, Jay?
Let's do it.
Let's go try to catch a couple. There we go, fish on. It's a big one. Oh no, no. That's a good fish. Kind of feel like I snagged it. Dang. There we go. Took a minute to get hooked up, but we got our first fish. What is this? It's a sauger. Woo! Check that out. That's what I'm looking for. How about that, guys? First fish of the trip to the dam is a sauger. Look at that, spot number 2 is panning out. I lost a big fish a moment ago, and then this guy just jumped all over that grub on the double jig rig. And this is the target species actually out here. This is a sauger. They're in the walleye family, and these guys are mighty fine eats. I'm gonna run this guy back up to the boat, throw him in the cooler, and we'll make a few more casts. We don't have a whole lot of time to fish here, but we just decided we wanted to stop here on our way back home. Anyways, we're gonna get this guy in the cooler, and then we'll get back home, clean some fish up, make something to eat, hopefully. Look at that, beautiful fish. We're back at the house after making a quick pit stop at the dam where we caught that sauger, which was a nice bonus fish to our overall catch. But I am really excited to see how big those striper were. I think one of them is going to be pretty close to 10 pounds. Maybe a little bit off, but it feels like it's pretty close. I've got my scale, got my fish, and we are going to see how big that fish actually was because it's a giant. It's a big one for the Arkansas River. All right, let's pull him out of the cooler. Yeah, I look like Grandpa posing with my frozen fish. Here we go. Let's put him on the scale. I think it's the biggest one. Our guy has a frozen weight of 8 pounds and 11 ounces.
Wow.
Not too shabby. 813?
Yeah.
Not too shabby. I bet when this fish was first caught, it was probably 9 pounds. So not quite the 10 pounder. I've never caught a 10 pounder from that spot. Oddly enough, the biggest striper I've ever caught came from the second spot we went to where I caught that sauger, but dudes, that is a really nice one. Let's weigh the second biggest one, because it's about 7 pounds, just to see. So we got nearly a 9 pounder. And oh my gosh, look at that. Is it 615 or 7?
7 something. 7-1?
7-1. Whew. That's the big one I caught on the top water I was freaking out about. This thing dogged me like all up against the bank, about to get my stuff all jacked up. So that one's about 4.5 pounds, and those are 3 really nice fish. It's like a great improvement from the last time we were out there, even though we didn't get as many numbers. All right, we've caught the fish, we've cleaned the fish, and now it's time to cook the fish.
Well, actually, you caught the fish, and I guess you cleaned the fish. So maybe I can cook the fish.
We'll cook them together. It'll be
a
team effort. But anyways, we are about to turn the striper we caught today into some delicious fish tacos. Y'all love when we catch and cook things, and we love to cook things we catch. Turning fish into tacos is one of our favorite things to do, so we are about to show you guys the methods. Let's get started.
All right, we went to the store and picked up all of our ingredients that we're gonna need for this recipe, so let's show you what we got. Starting off, we have some taco shells, and we like the ones with a hint of lime. They're really, really good with fish tacos.
They're so good.
And then we have some taco seasoning. So we normally just use regular taco seasoning, but we found this Baja fish taco seasoning. So we're definitely gonna give this a try, and we'll let you know how it is. But this seasoning is for sure a winner.
Yeah, if you want to keep safe, use the regular taco seasoning, but we're going crazy not using the actual fish taco blend.
Trying something new.
Yeah.
We also picked up some lime, some avocados, cilantro, which not everybody likes cilantro, so it's just up to you if you want to have it. And then, of course, you gotta have the verde sauce.
Lots of green stuff on these fish tacos. I like to keep it green. Yeah, so here's one last look at everything we're working with, but we cannot forget the star of the show, which are our delicious striper fillets. I've had them soaking in here in the fridge for the last couple of hours in this bowl of salt water and lemon juice. This brine helps enhance the flavor of the meat. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but we definitely think that it makes a difference. So we're gonna get everything all chopped up, diced up, and prepared so we can put it all in the skillet, put the tacos together. It's gonna be awesome. Jay just got our veggies chopped up. Now it's time to start cooking our delicious striper fillets. Got 2.5 whole fillets here on the plate. It's a ton of meat. They look delicious. They're pearly white. Look how big those flakes are. That's why Striper make the best fish tacos. They make these giant flakes and they're just so good. So good. Anyways, we got our skillet heated up. Should be hot and ready to go. We're just simply throw them on there. That was anticlimactic. No sizzle. It's gonna heat up. We'll cut back to this once they start sizzling. Okay, we're sizzling now, so what I like to do is I like to let these fish cook until they start to naturally flake apart. I mean, they have these huge flakes. I put this one over already. You can see how it's really flaking up really, really nice. We'll do it with all these fish. We'll separate it all apart, and we'll kind of like get it shredded up, kind of like a shredded chicken look. You've got a chicken taco. And then we'll add our seasoning and let that seasoning cook up really nice. It's gonna be good. This doesn't take very long either. If you have smaller fish, obviously it cooks a little bit faster. These are gonna cook up really, really nice. They're looking really good. Now, so if you hear this kind of annoying sound in the background, that is our air fryer. And we got kind of a funny story on why we are heating up the air fryer right now instead of the oven. We'll tell you that in a moment. It's time to add our taco seasoning. Put the whole pack on there. Looks great. And then we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the top so we can mix it all up. Keep from burning up everywhere. All right. And then just like regular tacos, you just mix it all together. And we're gonna try to be gentle so we don't make the fish fillets get all mushy. All right, Jay's going in, throwing the tacos in the air fryer. Now the reason we are adding them to the air fryer instead of the oven.
Let me tell you the reason. Let me tell you the reason.
Tell him, Jay.
Cole broke our oven. He left it on all night long, and I guess it overheated. I don't know.
That was a first for me.
Yeah.
I've never done that before. I left it on at 400 degrees for like 12 hours.
12 hours, yeah. I woke up in the morning, it was like beep, 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 beep. And it was still on 400, and it was super hot in here, and that could have been really bad, but...
Yeah, we could have burned the house down.
Yeah.
So we're not sure what exactly happened. We're not oven mechanics. If any of y'all are and you know what could be wrong with it, let us know down in the comment section.
Please let us know.
But hopefully our oven isn't ruined forever.
But thankfully we have an air fryer which has a bake setting on it, so we got one for Christmas and we love it so much.
Yeah, so it's definitely coming in clutch. Our taco shells are done. Now Jason will show you how we like to build these tacos up. Starting with the fish. That smells so good.
It does smell
I'm like
good.
freaking out back here.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, we haven't eaten fish tacos in quite some time because we haven't had any striper, and it's like the best.
Then we're gonna add some avocados.
You say avocado or avocado?
What did I say?
Avocado?
I normally say avocado.
It's kind of like a mixture. Avocado.
Avocado. Okay, now I'm gonna add some lime juice. We normally add it while it's cooking in the skillet, but we kind of forgot. But better late than never.
That's right. There you go. Just a little bit. This little lemon and lime juicer right here is amazing. It just makes things so much easier. You get so much more juice out of it. There we go. You got a strong one. What do you need?
I guess I can just pour it.
Are you going wild on us? That looks good. That's Jay's favorite part.
This is Cole's favorite part.
Yep.
He loves cilantro.
Yep. You either love it or you hate it. My granny hates it. She always lets you know she hates it. She'd be like, I don't like cilantro. I'm like, well, I love it.
And there you have it.
Want to do a taste test?
So simple and so delicious. Well, I think it's delicious. I guess I have to taste it. Okay, I'll taste it. Oh, it's hot.
On
behalf of the Cole and Jay Taco team, how does it taste?
Woo. I like that seasoning.
Do you? That's what I was about to ask. Is it really good?
Mm-hmm.
It smelled really good.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
Really good?
Yeah, it's dang good.
Do you think you'll eat more than 2 tacos?
Probably.
She started off with just 2 shells.
But anyways, we're gonna get the rest of our tacos made up so Cole can try it, and I think he's gonna be amazed because they are so good.
They look good. It's hard to mess them up. Like I said, this is a super easy recipe. You can make fish tacos many different ways, but as you can see, Jay is digging in and it's
Those are
delicious.
so good.
It's so easy and so good. All right, been looking forward to this all day. Moment of truth. My tummy's doing like happy dances on the inside. It's so good. I'm so hungry too. And it's so like fresh. It's just delicious. That's what's so good about these tacos. They leave you feel refreshed, and it's just so good. I mean, look at that. So delicious.
Good stuff.
Got to love that, guys. There's a couple of. Oh, is that a fish? Oh, it's a fish. Oh, it's a. And you. There we go. Trout, man. Be a brown. We need some more species. Oh, it's a good fish. That's a fish. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh, it might be my guy right there. That's a big fish. That's a big fish, guys. Wants to snag. Oh, that's a big one. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Excited for today's episode. Out here on the Trout River down below this dam, and we're hoping to get on a bunch of trout, maybe some other species today. I was out here like 2 weeks ago with my buddy David, and we caught basically every fish species you can imagine out here. It was kind of a unique opportunity, but there's still a chance we can catch more fish besides trout. But we're gonna go for trout. Gonna start by throwing the old D2 little hair jig, rip it off the bottom. We got some current coming down here, and usually works really, really well in that scenario. And then I'm also going to be throwing some trout magnets, just drifting them around. So I'm excited to see what we can catch today. Hopefully we catch a bunch, hopefully catch a couple big ones. What? Probably a walleye. Fish on! Fish on the D2, first one of the day. Feels like a trout. Could surprise us. It's a trout. That's a nice rainbow. It's a nice little rainbow. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, well, I was trying to lip him so I could show him to you, but we'll count it. We'll count it. There's one. I need a little clicker so we can keep up that many. You what? It counts, dude. I had him in my hand. I just let go of him. I lipped him and he bit me. There's a couple of. Oh, is that a fish? Oh, it's a fish. Oh, it's a bass. It's a bass. I got a bass in the Trout River. Woo! I thought I was hung up. That's a big old fat spot. get in my net, homie. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Second species of the day for me is a spotted bass. I thought I had the elusive walleye. That's what I'm targeting with this jerk bait. But I'll take a fat spot. And we can get a largemouth or a smallmouth to go with it too. I didn't catch a spotted bass last time I was here. I caught largemouth and smallies. This rod I'm using is very whippy, and I couldn't really tell if I had the bottom or some grass, but it was just a nice fat spotted bass. Look how fat he is. He's probably out here eating these little baby trout. That's awesome. Let's see him. Probably should have ate it, but we'll let him go. We'll let him go, let him do his thing. He probably fell over the top of the dam. You can see those gates up there. When the lake is up really high, they open those up, and that's how this place kind of gets stocked up with some of these more warm water fish, because the water here is like 45 to 48 degrees. We're gonna fish up here close to the dam for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna kind of start drifting down. We're in the catch and release area for trout. We're wanting to keep some trout, so we need to get downstream to where we can actually keep some, but we're gonna fish this pretty thoroughly. If we catch a walleye, if we start getting freaky and maybe catch another bass, we might throw him in the cooler. Aim against eating some spots. Oh, that's a rock. That's a rock. Walleye? That's a big smallie, dude. That's a big fat smallie. Dude, that's a big smallie. Get that thing. Ah!
Dude, that might be the biggest smallie I've ever.
Okay. They're scarred up because they fell over the side of the wall. I got a trout. I had to swap over to my white hair jig as I lost my brown when I set the hook on a fish and it broke it. It might have been like a walleye or something. Get y'all adjusted. We got ourselves another little rainbow trout. Not too bad. Not too crazy either, but we'll take it. Send him back. Fish on, baby. It's a trout. What kind of trout? Looks kind of brown. Looks kind of rainbow. Looks kind of nice size, actually. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take it. That's a healthy one. Nice little rainbow, little fatty. Appears to have all of his fins. That's a fish. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh, it might be my guy right there. That's a big fish. That's a big fish, guys. Please be a walleye or a big smallie. And please don't come off. It feels big, dude.
No, that's gotta be a walleye.
It's gotta be a walleye, dude.
That's gotta be.
Oh, please, 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 please stay on. Oh, it feels big. Might be a big smallie, bro. It's a walleye. It's a walleye. Ah, ah, come here, come back up here. Yeah, we did it. Woo! Look at that fish, guys. That is definitely one of the target species out here today. You know, trying to catch some rainbows, trying to catch a little bit of everything, but really wanted to catch a nice walleye. We're up here in the catch and release area for trout, but you can definitely release this guy into the cooler, which is exactly what we're going to do. That is a really good sized one. And I feel kind of sketchy holding him over the water like this. If he flops, he's done. I got kind of a depth grip in there, but he just crushed that jerk bait. I'm throwing the 7'6", you know, it's a really light and whippy rod, so he just fought really good. And I'm hoping to maybe get back up there and catch another one. That is awesome, dude. Big old walleye. Why am I not getting bites? Might be too deep. I got him. I was just talking crap. Every time I'm like, how come I'm not catching any fish? And I catch one. I wasn't letting my bait get down deep enough. Another little rainbow. Oh, he's in the boat.
Are we still in the release area?
Yeah. There we go. Another nice little rainbow. We're still in the catch and release area. We're floating downstream from the dam now. We might go back up there. We might not. I'm not exactly sure. There's some spots down here we want to hit. You might can tell it's kind of cloudy out here, kind of dark. We've been dealing with a little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning. Not too much lightning, but a little bit. So we're kind of getting a little bit closer to the boat ramp just in case things get freaky out here. But I think we'll be all right. It should have the fish turn up. I think I've just been not letting my bait get down deep enough to the trout. So I need to pay attention and focus. I don't have any graphs on here today to know how deep it is, and neither does my buddy Ty, so we're just kind of winging it. So we're gonna keep slinging these jigs around, maybe throw jerk bait some more, and hopefully catch some more crazy fish. There's one. Stay on there, little guy. Stay on there, little guy. Oh man, it's the smallest one of the day. I've been trying to keep my cast closer to the kayak to kind of keep it in more control, but decided to send that one out there a little bit further. And we got ourselves another little delicious little rainbow that we can't keep because we're still in the catch and release area. But we're working our way down. We'll be in the catch and eat area here pretty soon. There's a good trout. That's a good trout. Stay on there. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, it's a big one. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There we go. That's a nice trout right there, guys. Maybe for the day for me. Look at that big rainbow. Not a gigantic rainbow trout, but definitely way bigger than anything I've caught today. He loved the D2. He's probably like a 16-incher. Look at his bottom lip. He's got a big old long bottom lip. Cool fish. We're gonna send him back. Oh, that's a big one. That might not be a trout. That's a big fish. I hope it's a trout. It's a big fish, guys. Unless it's snagged. Oh, that's a big one. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's a big freaking walleye. Oh my gosh, it's a giant walleye. Another big old walleye. Oh yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Big walleye on the D2. Woo! Yeah! That's why I was throwing the D2 and not the trout magnet. Yes! Oh yeah! It's a really nice walleye. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Second walleye of the day. Much bigger than the first one. That is a really long fish. Probably like over 20. Probably 20, 21 inches.
Yeah.
I had just missed a fish that I thought was a walleye, and I caught a good rainbow in that spot. So I'm excited to get back in there and toss that D2 around. I threw the jerk bait in there first. Couldn't get no bites. I think it's a little bit too deep, and the jerk bait doesn't get down far enough. But the D2 gets all the way down to the bottom. And if this hungry guy was there wanting to get, there's probably another one there. So I'm gonna put this guy in the cooler, and we're almost near to the catch and release area for trout, so we're about to start keeping some trout too. I just been mainly focusing on catching these fish, but I'm excited to, again, throw in that spot, try to catch some walleye, but then to get down and start keeping some trout. Let's get in the cooler. That thing's so much bigger than the last one.
Yeah.
Go. Nice. All right, we're finally back down here in the catch and release area. We are in some fast water. We got a heron up here. Looks like he wants it. There's our first keeper trout. Another one. Another trout. All right. Heck yeah, it's like 2 casts down here in the catch and keep area. You would think that they'd be easier to catch than the catch and release area, but for whatever reason, it seems like it might be easier to catch down here. There's a fish. Trout. It's kind of become a grind out here. We had to go down this fast shoal, which we were trying to avoid because we didn't know if we were going to be able to paddle back up it or not. but we decided to risk it for the biscuit, and we've got ourselves another nice keeper rainbow. This is actually the biggest one I've kept so far. Don't drop him. Don't drop him. In the cooler. Uh-oh. Another one. D2 jig doing them dirty again. All of a sudden now, I've got me 4 trout and 2 walleye. Okay, just got the walleye all cleaned up, and we're here in the kitchen. We've got them on the plate. We have, this is 2 fillets off of those walleyes, so 1 fish, and we have them seasoned up with some of our favorite seasonings. Most importantly, you know the deal. We got the Slappy Mama on there. We also sprinkled a little bit of Old Bay on there, and we've got a skillet down here. It's hot, and we've got some butter melted in it, and we are going to be pan-searing these walleye fillets, and they're going to be delicious. The other fillets, we're going to save. We're actually going to have a fish fry in a couple of days. We're going to eat those during that. So we'll be able to have these walleye a couple of different ways, which is exciting. And yeah, I'm excited to have this for lunch. So let's get to cooking these boys up, and let's do the old-fashioned taste test. Hey, let's see how we're looking. Oh yeah, we're warm. Skillet is hot. I got these walleye fillets trimmed up in smaller pieces so they'll cook a little bit more evenly. And so honestly, where they'll fit in the skillet, they were honestly a little bit long. They would have barely fit across. We would have had to curl them in there. And that's going to be a good mess of fish for Jay and I today. Those look good. Those look good. Okay, so here is our finished product. It's nothing too crazy. We have the star of the show, star of the dish, the walleye seasoned in the Cajun spices, a little bit of butter, and we've got just a can of green beans. I'm ready for it to be like primetime gardening season. Got some green beans, and we can go out there and pick from the garden, but for now, the canned green beans will do. I don't know why I got them on the fork first. I don't want to eat those first. Get off my fork. I could have just ate it, I guess. We're gonna go in for a piece of walleye. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's just so golden and just so beautiful looking. You can't, oh my gosh, it's flaking apart. That's, I already know it's gonna be good. Try not to draw this out, but there it is. Here we go. It's like heaven in a fish fillet. It's so, so delicious. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago when we had walleye, but it's just always so, so good. All right, Big Boss is going in for a bite of walleye. She stole my plate.
And you weren't kidding. This fish is so flaky.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It looks so good.
What you think?
It is so good. Dang, that's delicious.
I mean, for the longest time, striper has been my favorite thing to eat. Striper and crappie. And I love to eat catfish and I love to eat it all, but it's just something special about eating walleye. I think it's because we don't get it frequently enough. But it's just really good. I mean, there's just nothing negative to say about it.
That is fantastic.
Well, I think it's safe to say that today's walleye catch and cook was a success. You know, even though we really went out the river targeting rainbow trout, it was really cool that we were able to catch all this different warm water species, the bass, the walleye, and then the trout. The only thing we were missing was brown trout and brook trout, but that's okay. We had a good time, got rained on, but like I said, always a great time out in the kayak catching fish and bringing them home to eat. So if y'all enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos like this, do us a huge favor, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We're Cole and Jay, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye guys.